Here we go, Nick. I left Brooklyn for Asheville at 4 a.m. one frosty morning, made the trip in one push, and not long after I'd arrived, the snow had too, seemingly following me all the way south. And the reason I picked Asheville, aside from its general allure, was to see a lifelong true love of mine, Nick Cerilli, and the loves of his life, Wade the dog, Steve the cat, and his wife, Renee. We all had a great weekend, celebrating, hiking in the snow, and making much-needed adjustments to the vehicle. Nick is a builder with particular personal interest in decking out vans for extended stints on the road, and he was the guy for taking my van to new heights.
The first thing I ever built was with Ty, a fort, when we were in 8th grade. So I was pretty excited to hear that he pulled the trigger and bought a new van and that it needed a bed, so we could build something together once more. Something simple.
All right, we just got to Home Depot, Asheville, North Carolina.
Yep, sure did.
Now we're gonna go get the lumber.
Plywood. What kind of wood do you like, Nick?
Ooh, I like all sorts of wood. I think we're looking for some 3/4. You don't really need anything super fancy.
What's that supposed to mean? Plytanium. It's pretty beefy.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want it to be sagging on you. It's a lower grade, a little cheaper.
It's a beauty.
Yeah.
I like the green paint.
Yeah. Leave that on.
Boise Cascade, made in USA, baby.
We only buy US made. You want to eye a piece, or this one look good?
That looks kind of sticky.
Yeah, I agree.
There's some nice knots on this one.
And then we headed back to Nick's, where he's well set up with everything we needed to take care of business.
Pull off your square end. No, not with that. Don't touch that. 2x4s, 3/4 inch plywood, and yeah, now we're just gonna cut all the lengths we need, and then put them all together.
Doing the bull dance.
Exactly. Like the blade is 1/8 of an inch thick.
Yeah.
So if you cut dead center of that, you're losing a 16.
Do you think you're cool with all these tools?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
I sure do.
Here we go, Nick.
As Nick mentioned, he and I and a few other pals built one of the world's greatest forts one summer in middle school, behind our friend Ted's house. We hadn't built anything physical together since.
First thing he's built since the fort. Still got it.
After about an hour or so, we finished up. Bed frame looking good and feeling better. Good old Nick and his vibrant spirit embedded in the adventure even more than he already had been. And after a few days with him and his Asheville team, I headed west toward Texas for my next extended stop, settling along the way one night in a parking lot, sleeping on the new bed. And the weather kept hammering too. Steady, heavy rain this time. And louder on through the night. Good night, rain. Onward to Hill Country, Texas, in the morning.